What's up, my brother from another
सब
mother? ये हमारे टाइम में होता था ना भाई, ये आजकल नहीं बोलते बच्चे। What's up, my brother from another mother? आजकल ये करते हैं भाई। मेरे बच्चों से आपने भी बात करी है और कैमरा 6 7 go
what
to
is that? I
7-Eleven.
still haven't figured it out, man.
So there is no this thing to 6 7. 6 7 is only like 6 7.
That's all.
बस is that. It's the same thing भाई। दुनिया का
Hmm.
असूल है कि उस उम्र में बचपानी या बचकानी वाली उम्र में those things make a difference and stay with you that make no meaning whatsoever, that have
Hmm.
no sense whatsoever. And as you grow older in life, those things change. But if you are the two of us, one Vela in Goa, the other Vela in Delhi, then those things don't change, my friend. I have
Not
played
shit.
a 2.5 hour game of paddle, मेरे भाई, और
Uh,
मेरे तोते घुल गए हैं। सही बात है। अम, मेरे से तो हिला
किसके
नहीं जा
साथ
रहा
खेल रहे
है।
हैं भाई आजकल?
भाई खेल रहे हैं, फिर टूर्नामेंट खेलते हैं, वहाँ पे पिट पिट के आते हैं, फिर वापस
Hmm.
खेलने चले जाते हैं। तो एनी और मैं पहले पार्टनर्स होते थे पैडल में, एंड देन वी स्टार्टेड डूइंग लॉन्ग डिस्टेंस रिलेशनशिप, सो
Hmm. Hmm.
एंड दैट
Things are soon
थिंग्स
reunion soon, bhai.
रियूनियन
It's
सून।
been a while.
I'm glad you said reunion because going back in time is something that we will be talking about on this episode. The
Hmm.
FIFA dailies, basically, we're going to be doing shows every day on YouTube and just talking football, World Cup, news from the World Cup. Today is not news from the World Cup. Today is reliving two moments or two World Cups for the two of us, and that have really stayed with us from a viewer experience. And मैं देख रहा था कि हम दोनों ने वो 2 ऐसे वर्ल्ड कप्स चुने हैं जिसमें फ्रांस ने जाके वर्ल्ड कप जीता है। मैंने एक मोमेंट चुना है फ्रॉम द 1998 वर्ल्ड कप। ऑफ कोर्स फ्रांस वेंट ऑन टू विन दैट वर्ल्ड कप। ज़ेनेडीन ज़िडान एंड कंपनी डिड व्हाट दे हैड टू डू, एंड you've chosen the 2018 वर्ल्ड कप where literally France was not just a cut above the rest, they were a ceiling above pretty much every team in that tournament and the kind of
Yeah.
football
Yeah.
they play. भाई we'll start with me because thumbnail पे मैंने हमारे मेरे जो फेवरेट प्लेयर हैं, आपके भी करीबी हैं फेवरेट प्लेयर के मामले में, श्री श्री डेनिस बर्गकैम्प
Hmm.
जो हैं, और जो उन्होंने 1998 वर्ल्ड कप में करा था। इससे पहले कि वी टॉक मोर अबाउट इट बिकॉज़ दिस फाइव सी show there is the 2002 World Cup, show there is the 1998. From a viewer perspective, how old was I? I was 15 during the 1998 World Cup. If I was 15, you were 27 during the 1998 World Cup. नहीं बट
uh,
वो बहुत 15 भाई, 15 साल के थे। वो जमाना नहीं था जब सब कुछ मोबाइल पे चल रहा था, लैपटॉप पे चल रहा था। तब तो टीवी वाला जमाना था। And
बिल्कुल.
so
Hmm.
just about started watching football. Of course, the love for football was always there, but regularly started watching football then. 98 was the first proper World Cup for me. 2000 Euros then followed after that. 2002 World Cup after that, Japan, Korea, and of course that Brazilian team. And I don't think we've seen any more Brazilian teams after that 2002 World Cup. It's just sort of been a decline ever since then. The kind of
Yeah.
teams that are coming out, or possibly the world caught up because then 2006 Germany came and Germany played the kind of football they did in 2006. But 1998 भाई, ये वो मोमेंट है, आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर कि यार जब मैंने देखा ना भाई, तब मेरा प्यार डेनिस बर्गकैम्प के साथ शुरू नहीं हुआ था। मेरा प्यार डेनिस बर्गकैम्प के साथ उस वर्ल्ड कप के बाद शुरू हुआ, और फिर आर्सेनल में मैंने देखा जो वो कर रहा था, एंड ऑफ कोर्स कट अबव द
Hmm.
रेस्ट।
Hmm.
इससे
Hmm.
पहले की और बातचीत करें, तो हमारे युवा बालक लोग हैं जो अभी कह रहे होंगे यार कौन है ये डेनिस बर्गकैम्प, एंड वाज देयर अ
ऐसा.
लाइफ इन 1998, डिड द वर्ल्ड
Hmm.
एग्जिस्ट
Hmm.
1998 में, was there anything outside of 6 7? हाँ? तो आपके लिए विदाउट फर्दर अड्यू, डेनिस बर्गकैम्प। जय माता दी, एंजॉय दिस। मैं एक वीडियो आपके लिए बस चलाने वाला हूँ। दिस इज बेसिकली कॉन्टेक्स्ट, आई एम सेटिंग इट अप फॉर यू। क्वार्टर
Hmm.
फाइनल्स, Netherlands versus Argentina. Winner moves into the semis. It is tied at 1-1. Then comes the 89th minute of the game. 89th minute of the game, quarterfinals, one apiece. Enjoy this, guys.
voor Frank de Boer. Frank de Boer speelt de bal heel goed naar Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp neemt de bal aan. Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! Oh! Frank de Boer speelt de bal naar Dennis Bergkamp. Die neemt de bal feilloos aan. En die schiet de bal erin. We spelen nog officieel 20 seconden. Dennis Bergkamp 2-1.
Now Bergkamp running onto the ball. Bergkamp the chip score! Holland!
Absolutely brilliant from Dennis Bergkamp. What a marvellous finish.
Frank de Boer seeking out Dennis Bergkamp. Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, that's...
इससे पहले कि I wax lyrical about Dennis Bergkamp. For all the kids that have been watching football over the last 5 years, how does it feel to see some spark, to see some brilliance on the field that doesn't involve physicality, that doesn't involve formation, that doesn't involve tactics? Just pure presence of mind, pure Sir, you know what? We always talk about Dennis Bergkamp and how he always looks like he is a second or two ahead of everyone else in his decision making, in his thought process. For me, it stems from concentration. For those 90 minutes, he is concentrating like a CPU. That concentration is not dropping, sir.
Locked in.
Concentrate. I was hearing his interviews. He, of course, has called it his best goal if he had to look back. And he's got so many of them. Club and country. Newcastle, Leicester. Leicester, भाई जब वो नया आया था, he scored another टक मारा एक और वो. But he said that it was all concentration, bhai. I knew the ball was coming. My sync with Frank de Boer. Frank de Boer was the guy who laid that 60-yard pass. And just for everyone, that defender was not some era-gera, Nathu-gera. That defender
वही
was
बात है.
Roberto Ayala tha, sir.
2 numbers jersey वहीं से पहनना शुरू किया मेरे भाई.
Sir, Roberto Ayala, again for the 6-7 generation. भाई Roberto Ayala, Valencia, Argentina, क्या player था भाई. What a defender he was. But if anyone says, I love Dennis Bergkamp, I love Dennis, bhai, when I remember seeing that as a 15-year-old, I fell in love with that touch. Top. Bhai, that from where? So, see, take into context. You're playing a game. You're chasing a semi-final spot. 89th minute. At that time, हड़बड़ाहट आती है. At that time, you try rushing into things because you want that goal so bad. You want that opening so bad. But that's where the concentration comes in, bhai. Concentration comes in and you don't reach ahead of yourself. आपने टप लिया, आपने second touch, यार, the beauty of that goal. टप के बाद जो second touch पे उसने निकाला है. Sir, ऐसे जा रहा है, टप लिया और ठक से ऐसे लिया है उसने, उसी में काटा है उसने. He said after the 2 touches, I knew I had to score. Because the hard job was done. The hard job was done, sir. The hard job was done. Tap, and pump. Like that. What a moment that was for me. That was this.
Yeah, man.
And standout moments.
I think in a lot of ways, kind of, it's a very simple thing how fast it happens, and I think often we've talked about it. कि मतलब वो okay, everyone likes to see a good build up and like lots of passing and movement and all that stuff, but so many goals, particularly in serious competition, football, knockout competitions, they come from these 2-3 touches, यार.
Oh.
है ना? एक पास डाला, दूसरे बंदे ने, so 2 बंदे involved, बस खत्म game.
Game खत्म.
So you see how when this guy is playing that ball from 60-70 yards across the field diagonally, he's timing it to come in over the defense, meet Mr. Bergkamp's foot at that right point.
तो सिंक है, उन्होंने देखा एक दूसरे को टप
यस, उसको पता है एग्जैक्टली कहाँ भाग रहा है बंदा,
हाँ,
किस डिफेंडर के सर के ऊपर से बॉल डालनी है.
ये
And then बाकी तो भाई Bergkamp has done what he's done. And it's a, you were talking about physicality earlier, man. This is a different level of physicality in a way, ना. Like एक तो 89th minute, मतलब आपने ऑलरेडी
89
अपना सब कुछ ऑलरेडी दे चुके हैं आप, right?
दे चुके हैं. You are preparing for
And
extra time, sir.
yeah. Half your mind is on that कि एक्स्ट्रा टाइम में अब क्या होगा. I don't know 98 में क्या था रूल, गोल्डन गोल था, सिल्वर
Golden
गोल
goal
था,
था,
क्या
sir.
था,
Golden goal
they
था.
were doing all
Golden
this,
goal.
right?
Yeah.
So, you know, all those things start playing on your mind then at that stage. Obviously, you're tired also, but you look at the balance, the composure, the space in which he's turned, यार. Dude, Ayala has gone like वो मतलब वो
शताब्दी के लिए गया
BGV की
वो.
तरह आगे निकल गया है वो यार. अगले स्टेशन में पहुंच गई गाड़ी उनकी.
सही बात.
He's gone back home only to Argentina. He's saying, if I was him, I would have सीधा gone home only from there.
हाँ,
After
टिकट
that,
कटा के बस, हेलो बस,
हाँ,
प्लीज फिर मैं जा.
सीधा जाओ जहाँ भी जाना है.
Hey,
Yeah.
there is one thing we don't talk enough about Dennis Bergkamp, and yes, he's got that sublime touch, and that sublime touch comes from dedication. That sublime touch comes from practice, and again, that sublime touch comes from concentrating during practice. You hear whoever has to talk about Dennis Bergkamp during training, club and country, whoever's played with him, when you're training, when it's training time, when you're prepping, there is no fooling around. He is zoned in. He is zoned in at that time, भाई. And then
Yeah.
उसके बाद आपको जो personal practice करनी है आप करो, आपने अपना वापस करना है, जो भी करना है आप करो. But that touch, because it's not a one-off touch. It's not the first time he's done it. Anyone who's followed Dennis Bergkamp for Arsenal and for Argentina will know that that touch has come time and time again. But the one
Yeah.
thing I really put out in the goal was, and we don't talk about, it's his off-the-ball running, bhai. It's the runs he make. I'll put this goal again for you and see his running. Just see his running, bhai. Just see the way he moves. अभी देखना, अभी देखा वो गया, वो निकल गया भाई. 3 डिफेंडर है वहां पे. उन 3 क्या क्रेडिट टू डिबोर फॉर फाइंडिंग हिम. और आप वो रन देखो, पहले रन बनाया है सर. ये अभी
Yeah.
देखना, अभी आया
I mean, he's
वो निकला
off.
बीच में से.
I think when the replay comes, they'll have a better cut of it to show where he started when he started his run.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like probably a fraction of a second before the ball has been released from the back.
Yeah.
This guy is
Yeah.
off there.
ये
there.
ये
Yeah,
सर ये
that's the
देखो
one.
आप.
Yeah,
That's the one.
yeah.
Yeah. Superb,
So,
यार.
bhai,
Superb.
and the other thing is, you look at, I think both feet he's used, right? He's used both his feet. He's used the inside of his foot. He's used the outside of his foot. He's finally scored with what almost whether it's an
Outer.
outside or a toe poke or whatever you want to call it,
Outer.
right? It's this FIFA street type का finish है ये जो
Yeah,
video
yeah,
game type finish है ये. या FIFA 98 में जो cheat goal नहीं होता था उस टाइम पे, आप टप पर कहीं से ही मारो.
You're right.
इन्हीं लोग से वीडियो गेम्स ने सीखा है, I think. And in such a short, मतलब 30-second spell ना, it conveys not only how simple the sport is, but also how complex it is. How many things you see where the guy's eyes are, where the ball is coming from, and then what he has to do with his feet. Sorry, didn't mean to have that little boob show, but you see all the things. बंदे के आंखें कहीं और है, right? Ball को उसने रोकना है with the awareness of these 3 defenders who are around him in his same space. कहाँ लेके जाएगा first touch से, और उसके बाद तो चलो फिर उसके बाद the rest of it I'm sure comes naturally to him, but all of that computation is going on in this guy's mind in like a split second, yaar.
Bhai, when he's gone for the first touch, he's not gone for the first touch while running. He's in air.
He's there.
He's in air.
He's there. He's in
He's in air like this ninja. Where he's gone ninja. He's extended it and he's extended it just the right amount. Tap. ऐसे गया उन्हें टप बॉल टप गिरी है.
Because already वो वहां से कहाँ जाना है वो सोच रहा है, right?
हाँ
तो उसके लिए तो एक मूवमेंट है ना, बॉल को रोकना और दूसरा टच लेना और डिफेंडर को काटना, वो पूरा एक ही मूव हुआ है इसके लिए.
yeah, right, man.
It's incredible, man, and how some of these guys, I mean, they have. I think I'm lucky. I've watched a lot of like really high quality ballet, man, in Russia, or figure skating, the kind of stuff those guys do. I mean, Bergkamp does that kind of shit on a football field, and there are few of these players who really were able to bring that rhythm, that flow, that like almost like a dance like beauty to the game. I mean, we were talking about Ronaldinho the other day. He's another guy, different
Mm-hmm.
kind of dance form, different, maybe like a little more rhythmic than the, but
Yeah.
yeah. But this guy with his precision and like ability to turn in those tight spaces and just the mental alacrity, man, the speed with which that mind calculates what other people on the pitch are going to do and then what I have to do in that mix.
To beat that, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. See, I feel in today's football, if it lacks something, then it's moments like these. Me, young 15-year-old, watching from the confines of my home in New Delhi on television, I instantly fell in love. Instantly fell in love with it. Boom.
Yeah.
Sir, it's not like we
Yeah.
were following Premier League at that time regularly. नहीं था.
मैं हम लोग कहाँ देहरादून में स्कूल में थे यार, क्या
बोर्डिंग स्कूल वाले बच्चे थे,
फॉलो
हम
द
कहाँ
प्रीमियर
देखते थे.
लीग, कहाँ से फॉलो द प्रीमियर लीग.
पर सर मैं एक देखा, and that's the beauty of the sport, that just a moment is enough to make you a fan for life. Khatak. It's art in its purest sense, and I feel like that has somewhat, we've lost that in the last 7-8 years in terms of the way the team is moving.
Yeah.
Now the way the team is moving, the way the team is set up, the way the team is doing everything, that individual sense of art.
Yeah.
ओए ये क्या था?
Yeah.
वो
Yeah.
चलेगा.
Yeah.
And
If
good
I
and
would,
bad, you can argue
good,
about it.
bad,
Good and bad is
you can argue
like,
about it. Yeah.
I'm sure, and everyone has their own viewpoint. But I feel like today's game, at whatever level you're watching it, club or country, is missing it big time. You're missing it big time, man. In 2002, Brazil, the Danielson of Brazil. Why do you still remember it? You remember it because it was just something that made you say, "Whoa, what was that, bhai? What was that?" And I feel like those moments are far and few now.
Yeah, I think
What-
it's a lot more like you're saying about the team's structure and tactics and movement
Yeah.
as a. I think that's what we are also building into when we
Yes.
go into my this thing of my pick.
Move there. ठीक है.
And yeah,
Fair
I
play.
mean, like you were not. I don't think you were. मतलब a Netherlands fan, right? The Dutch fan, like मतलब you were just
not
watching
really.
it for the sake of. Maybe even while watching that game, you are thinking, oh, because in India, Brazil, Argentina are the two big teams that everyone tends to support. And बचपन में मतलब हमें और क्या पता था, right? तो हम भी वही दो कैंप में से एक में कहीं ना कहीं होते थे.
सही बात.
So, the result, the team, all those things almost are irrelevant. It's like watching a film or yeah, like you're saying, an absolute art. Now I think a lot more focus is on the outcomes and
नहीं
on
भाई,
all of
because
those
even
things.
जहाँ अगर आपके उस पे जाएंगे, let's move to yours. For me, I genuinely enjoyed watching France in the 2018 World Cup. I know it's your moment, so I won't get into it, but I'll tell you why. Because there was something there. It was the way they were playing. It was fluid, bhai. It was fluid the way they were playing. They were go cut. Everything seemed to be in sync. It was not stop start kind of football that you see nowadays in modern day football. It was like ball जीता, boom, भागे, 3-4 लोग आगे भागे, बीच में से भागे या निकल के कट. पॉग्बा जो फुटबॉल खेल रहा था उस टाइम पे, सर, ये आपके लिए लाइनअप लगा रहा हूँ. टेक इट अवे सर, ये आपकी बारी है. This is one of your favorite moments, and you've covered this World Cup.
Yeah. I not only covered this World Cup, man. This was my third big tournament on the trot, like, because this was the core of the team more or less that France had in the previous Euros as well in 2016, and obviously some of the main guys were also there in 2014 at the World Cup in Brazil. So I'd followed France in 2014 as well, 2016 through the Euros all the way to the final. That really shitty, most boring final, or one of the most boring finals in the history of finals. But Portugal ended up winning that game in Paris, which nobody
Yes.
expected. So it was, So 2018 started almost as a given, man, and it was the first and only time in my life where from both sides of the draw, जो मैंने अपने टूर्नामेंट शुरू होने से पहले ब्रैकेट बनाया था,
बिल्कुल सही,
क्रोएशिया
करेक्ट।
एक साइड से, बिल्कुल सही, क्रोएशिया एक साइड से, फ्रांस दूसरी साइड से, सब फाइनल कौन जीतेगा सब लिखित में था. So I watched all the France games at that tournament, and like I'm saying, इतना over 4-5 years, so like 10-12 games across these three major tournaments, it just seemed like it was their time, and this was destined to happen. And we can talk more about the tactical side of how Deschamps. By the way, the other link is that, of course, Didier Deschamps, who was the coach that won this in 2018 World Cup, he won as a player and a captain in '98.
Yep.
And I think built a squad to play in a very similar manner to what his strengths were as a player, man, back in the day. He was one of those guys who would break up play, win the ball back, and start those quick counter attacks for club and country. And so managed to set up this team to. I mean, if you look at some of the stats and things, it's really interesting. I thought tactically it was fun to watch because they were not bothered about possession
No, they were not. They were not
at all.
at all.
Against
Zero.
teams
Don't give a
like
damn.
और हाँ, बहुत लोग गाली दिया उनको. बेल्जियम वाले तो सेमीफाइनल के बाद बहुत गाली दिया कि इतना बोरिंग
मुझे याद
फुटबॉल खेलते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं ना. जैसे आज इस सीजन आर्सेनल को बोल रहे हैं ये सेट पीस वाले गोल और उस टाइप का मूवमेंट कि आप कहाँ ओवरलोड, लो ब्लॉक खेलना, ये सब आप
भाई
कहाँ पे ओवरलोड.
That's my point,
हाँ.
भाई. आज की फुटबॉल आर्सेनल और इनमें भी फर्क था. आज की आर्सेनल में जब वो लो ब्लॉक करते हैं, फिर वो टेक ऑफ करते हैं, तब भी बहुत ज्यादा it's like it's not tap. It's still like this is going on and it's coming.
Yeah.
Here it
Yeah.
was भाई पॉग्बा ने जो वो passes दे रहा था भाई.
Pogba, Griezmann in the middle, Kante, man, you have
Kante, bhai.
that kind of ability to, not just win the ball back, but then move forward with it. Right? And even a guy like Rafael Varane, for that matter, right? Like the ability to make those runs through the middle, starting right at the back, or wherever. I mean, they tend to push people out towards the wide areas so that you win the ball back there, and then you switch it over. Or switch it into the middle and make the attack through there, or play the ball over, matlab between the lines. I mean, masterclass, man, throughout, and they knew exactly. matlab group stage mein they were trying, testing.
exactly. वही
ये
पूछ
करना
रहा
है,
हूँ
वो करना है ना.
क्या चैटर क्या था उस टाइम पे 2018 में? Was it a given already group stage में सबने बोल दिया था कि ये तो जीतने वाले हैं?
हाँ भाई, मेरी तरफ से I guess I was also in an echo chamber because I had already decided for myself. So I guess I was also looking at it from only that perspective, right? So just what other people were doing was kind of incidental to the whole thing. I mean, of course, there's some bias towards the host country in this case because of anyway I have old ties with Russia, and Russia beat Spain. And all of that, so there was suddenly the country had otherwise the Russians, especially in Moscow and all, nobody gave a shit that this tournament was happening. Nobody was bothered. In fact, Moscow लोग तो कह रहे थे, local लोग कह रहे थे कि हम तो जा रहे हैं भाई 2 महीना, we don't want to be around this these tourists and this traffic jams and ये and वो नहीं चाहिए हमको, हम जा रहे हैं गाँव. तो but by the time that the first match happened, I think Luzhniki only they played. I'm not sure, but anyway, was it the round of 16 or the quarterfinal? I'm not sure, but anyway, so some part of it as a fan, you want, of course, Russia to. I would have been amazing if they had, beaten Croatia and gone on to play in the final and all that jazz. But in terms of winning the tournament, and I mean, it was theirs to lose. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Nah. There was nobody else really who was. I mean, after that 4-3 against Argentina, though, it seemed like, matlab, then by then everyone had kind of figured. Belgium was supposed to be their golden generation, their best chance to win. Ye wo
Yeah.
sab, na, but
I've never
but
really enjoyed watching
भाई
Belgium.
हाँ, और ये
Never enjoyed.
टूर्नामेंट्स में कैसे खेलना क्या करना ना, अब बंदा 2012 से कोच है भाई फ्रांस नेशनल टीम का,
हाँ.
तो अब जब ये टूर्नामेंट में जाएगा उस he'll have been in charge for 14 years.
Insane.
It's no joke. Yeah. So like almost 200 games in charge of France, right? And if you look at the numbers, मतलब उसमें से कितना 20-30 मैचेस हारा होगा मुश्किल से,
And
20-30
then
और आप
भाई
20-30
उसने
और आप ड्रॉ लगा लो तो easily winning percentage above 50% होगा, I'm sure. And we can
Yeah.
check if I don't know how you check these things, but yeah, I'm sure we can Google it. So again, the pressure is there, the expectation is there, and now with some of these young guys who they are named in the squad, I think the build-up just keeps continuing, man, and they just keep getting. After Brazil, I think it's the country that exports the most amount of footballers to top leagues around the world,
You're right.
and no surprise. I mean, yeah.
In terms of tactical setup, I know you were saying that Deschamps wanted them to play, and a lot of it stemmed from his own philosophy and understanding of how he sees the game, and understandably because a human being है, उसका एक तरीका है गेम को देखने का, तो वो उसने कहीं ना कहीं इन्फिल्ट्रेट करेगा उसकी सोच में, उसकी टीम सेटअप में. But I think what really stood out for me was that you have built a strategy which maximizes the raw material at hand.
Oh yeah, and how? Yeah.
किलियन साहब 20 साल के जो थे, अभी वाले रियल मैड्रिड वाले भूल जाओ आप, चलो, एंड ही अभी वो करेगा, ही इज गोना किल इवन मोर, नो डाउट अबाउट
इट. Yeah, no doubt.
बट किलियन साहब थे वहां पे, ग्रीजमैन वाज देयर, पोग्बा वाज doing what Pogba does, and he was superb. This was the best I've seen Pogba play, honestly. And before that, probably Pogba and Juventus was the best I've seen Pogba play before that.
Yeah.
It was dominating play, the way he had that vision, the touch, जो लॉन्ग बॉल देता था. मैंने एक इनका 2018 में देखा था भाई, ग्रीजमैन निकल गया है, Pogba जैसे Frank de Boer was behind again 60 yards, but unlike Frank de Boer who's gone long, Pogba has taken half volley and done this, and it's gone like a dart.
Boom. Yeah.
Boom. Sir, and it's gone to his feet. वो क्वालिटी है, वो कला है. So how he set up was, he said कि मैं तुमको आगे प्रेस नहीं करूंगा. जो आपके जो फ्रंट थ्री है, जो यहाँ पे ब्लाइज मटुइडी है, ग्रीजमैन, ये दे वुड कीप ऑन ऑल्टरनेटिंग, जो भी है, उनको बोला गया था कि आपने चढ़ना ही नहीं उनके स्टॉपर बैक्स में, आपने वेट करना है, स्टॉपर बैक्स को खाली रेन दे दो, नो प्रॉब्लम व्हाटसोएवर. जैसे ही बॉल साइड पे जाएगी, आपने बेसिकली दे वर क्राउडिंग आउट द मिडल, so they were really making the middle heavy and they were leaving space out wide, right? So naturally when you have space out wide, you will look to put the ball out wide. आपने जैसे ही बॉल आउट वाइड डाला है, फुल बैक आया, हाफ बंदा आया, फॉरवर्ड लाइन से 3 आए, उन्होंने ब्लॉक कर दिया,
खत्म.
और वो वापस जाने की सोच में बॉल घोरे, बॉल जैसे ही खोया, फिर आपके एम्बापे साहब भागे, फिर आपके ग्रीजमैन भागे, और पोग्बा को मिला एक एवेन्यू बॉल डालने. ये था मोटा मोटा उनका पूरा टूर्नामेंट, and it was so good. It was so good to watch.
Pretty much, man. And they had a bunch of injuries, man. I think who was it who was injured in the first game against Australia, like 5 or 10 minutes into the game only? The left back, was it Hernandez maybe?
I don't know.
Anyway, they had a bunch of injuries through the tournament. So I think Griezmann was playing in a more withdrawn role, and he had a cracker over tournament, man.
One of the most underrated players in world football for me.
And I think that tournament was definitely his peak. So playing in a different role from what he's used to playing at at his club and you know even for France, but did that job so well, man. Like the withdrawn role that you're talking about, right? Not putting pressure on the central defenders when they have the ball or going
No,
over
no,
there
no,
at all.
no,
वो
no.
सब करना ही नहीं है, आपने बस वाइड
भाई
लेके जाना है
ग्रीजमैन,
और फिर
सॉरी यार, we generally talk Griezmann attacking intent. अगर आप ग्रीजमैन को ऑफ द बॉल देखोगे, how he drops back to help the team defend and cover
वही है भाई.
space.
या
अरे सर, क्वालिटी
या
प्लेयर भाई. मैंने इसके बारे में
या
पढ़ा है. When he was a young kid, from a very young age, Antoine Griezmann has been known as a player across levels, across teams, that he works for the team first. So he's tirelessly covering space. He tirelessly making it difficult for defenders to pass. He's tirelessly coming into space so that that easy pass is being cut off that can break
cut off.
lines.
Yeah.
He's cutting off that easy pass. Simple. He's
Yes.
forcing you to think of something else.
And
उसने
with
अपना
him
काम.
and with both Blaise Matuidi also in that squad and N'Golo obviously a legend matlab in that
Oh, yeah.
space, no? As there are very few players who can come close in terms of all of these things that you're saying, whether it's closing down space or cutting off lines for passes or you know, and matlab I think the interception numbers, the block numbers, they are testament to the kind of covering work these guys do. And then Olivier Giroud, man, if you play a tournament that you go through and win, where your number 9 is not scoring a single goal, but yet is playing his heart out and has a key role to play in the team, right?
Very well. Yes.
That just shows how much of a matlab. Everyone says कि Didier Deschamps सिर्फ मैन मैनेजमेंट के लिए है वहां पे. ही बिकॉज फ्रांस का सबसे बड़ा कबाड़ तो ड्रेसिंग रूम में होता है ना.
ये बड़ी
98 भी
यूनिफाइड टीम है.
हाँ 98 भी आते आते मतलब जाते जाते वापस लिया है. इसमें भी कुछ ना कुछ. एंड देन नो सो Pogba really stepped up in this tournament.
Yeah.
And I think how old would Pogba have been in 2018, man? 22-23 साल का होगा खुद. कोई इतना दुनिया का सबसे एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर तो था नहीं.
Early 20s.
Yeah. So you know we had seen through the French guys some of these clips. I went to a couple of their training sessions as well at their base camp, and so this guy just kind of took charge in the dressing room and built that vibe that I think they needed to get this team together and get them to believe. Because ठीक है, you say you have all the talent in the world, but back to back आप you're making deep runs into a tournament, but कभी आप जर्मनी से हार रहे हैं 1-0, कभी पोर्चुगल से हार रहे हैं 1-0. So end of the day एक भी ट्रॉफी हाथ लगी नहीं है, right?
नहीं लगी.
तो थोड़ा डाउट तो आता है आपके दिमाग में ना कि यार कर तो हम सब सही रहे हैं लेकिन कुछ तो गलत कर ही रहे होंगे कि ये हो जाता है एंड में. So I think that little bit of added a responsibility to these very young guys, whether it's Pogba or Griezmann, and not Griezmann so much. Griezmann would be a more senior player, but Mbappe for sure. Some of the guys who are playing in the defensive line were also very young. Pogba, though, and then these guys playing the way they did, that afforded Pogba the kind of freedom and room to use his brain and play his game the way he plays, which
the
adds a
perfect
dimension that you
complementing.
cannot even. I mean, how do you deal with something like that, right?
Bhai, for people who have seen Pogba in United, then you've not really seen the real Paul Pogba. Bhai, he's generally.
Unfortunately, it was the
Class.
end of Paul Pogba the way we kind of.
But yeah,
hoped.
matlab, he betrays every conventional norm that says लंबा लड़का है, ज़्यादा skill नहीं होता, ज़्यादा uncoordinated होते हैं. He betrayed that norm completely. He had a beautiful touch. He had that rhythm, that move. He could always dodge and move. He was always a step ahead, I thought. And just then that passes that he would put in, bhai. That, you know, just the right connection, the right speed of the ball with which it would go, the precision with which that ball would go to the person in front. That was prime Pogba. Yeah. That was just superb Pogba.
Super.
Something.
Yeah. Hey, you know, and like such contrasting players also, man, Pandit. You see Kante who's all the time all over the place, just like doing shit. And then next to that you have a Pogba who seems like he's jogging through the 90 minutes, right?
Yeah.
He's another one of those players that looks super effortless, and a lot of these guys they catch a lot of stick for it also because it gives. I mean, people get the impression that वो effort नहीं लगा रहा है बंदा, but वो बात सही नहीं है. I think ना बहुत थोड़ा सा superficial analysis है वो. Yeah,
हाँ
of
अनिल
course
भाई.
there are games when players don't make an effort, and you can tell in those games. But this guy, I mean. Just the demeanor on the pitch is super relaxed, composed, and I think that then it rubs off on the rest of your guys as well, यार.
भाई पुरानी कहावत है कि एंड इट्स नॉट जस्ट फुटबॉल. से अभी चलो पैडल भी खेल रहे थे. आप अगर अपना एरिया अच्छी तरह जानते हो ना और आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग गेम की बहुत अच्छी है, कब जाना है, कहाँ जाना है, and again concentration sir, it comes into play again, concentration.
Yeah.
जजिंग क्या होने वाला है तो आप पहले से जज कर रहे हो. आप सही जगह पे सही पैर मारोगे तो फिर आपको 2 कदम से ज्यादा नहीं करना होता. पागलों की तरह आपको ट्रेन की तरह नहीं भागना होता. तो जो आदमी एक्चुअली में उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द एरिया इन व्हिच ही इज प्लेइंग एंड द पीपल विद यू आर प्लेइंग विद, मोर ऑफन देन नॉट इट विल लुक लाइक कि वो ज्यादा काम नहीं कर रहा है कि यार ये तो यहाँ भी आ गया, ये तो वहां भी आ गया, 2 कदम लेके यहाँ आ गया, 2 कदम लेके वहां आ गया. बट दैट इज सुपर्ब अंडरस्टैंडिंग सर. दैट इज सुपर्ब अंडरस्टैंडिंग. पागल वो होता है जो भाग रहा है ऐसे, ओए 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 उधर भी भाग रहा है, ओए उधर भी भाग रहा है. पागल
हाँ, हड़बड़ी में नहीं है कुछ. एंड इट हेल्प्स आल्सो दैट अगर आप 6'4", 6'5" इंचेस हैं और आपके 2 कदम में ना बाकी लोग के 6 कदम हो जाते हैं, तो so that also I think that physicality of course always helps as well. But yeah, it was so super fun tournament, man. It just sucks that I didn't have the confidence to put any money on this prediction. Otherwise, I could have happily retired. ना मतलब अच्छे खासे दोनों फाइनलिस्ट प्रिडिक्ट करना और विनर प्रिडिक्ट करना, तो आप रिटायरमेंट लायक पैसे बना ही सकते हैं.
सही बात. मोनाको में विला नहीं मिलता तो चलो नैनी पौड़ी गढ़वाल में तो मिल ही जाता विला.
हाँ वो ऑब्वियसली यार. मोनाको वाली बात. मोनाको कौन जा रहा है रिटायर करने? हमने तो यही करना है कहीं.
पौड़ी गढ़वाल. हाँ यही हम.
Yeah.
ठीक है भाई. But this is nice भाई. We should talk a lot more football, I feel. And I feel that going forward we should do a lot more of looking back on these World Cup moments, you know, because I feel for a lot of the kids who watch our show, and however many may be watching it right now, less or whatever you might call it, I feel a lot of them have not seen a lot of the football pre 2002, and there have been some wonderful moments. So I'm not saying we'll make it only a looking back show, but time and again we'll keep on coming back to some great moments from World Cups in the past. Tomorrow, Bhai and I are coming back together again tomorrow. हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे हमारे प्रिय मित्र श्री रिचर्ड हुड, जो कि अर्जेंटीना के भक्त हैं. एंड हम मेसी की बात करेंगे कि क्या मेसी वर्ल्ड कप खेलेंगे. इन ऑल लाइकलीहुड ऑफ कोर्स खेलेंगे. अभी तक ऑफिशियल स्टेटमेंट नहीं आया भाई का, लेकिन खेलेंगे तो प्लेइंग 11 में खेलेंगे कि नहीं खेलेंगे, तो उस सब के बारे में बातचीत होगी, टैक्टिकल बातचीत होगी, और मेसी की फैन बॉइंग होगी 3 बंदों से. एंड राइटफुली सो. भाई गुड चैट. नाइस वंस अगेन, एंड टुमारो अगेन. See you same time, same place.
With more energy.
With more energy. Energy down हो रही है भाई, बुड्ढे हो रहे हैं. मैं देख रहा है energy चाहिए.
I think so.
Keep your soul fresh. Keep your soul fresh.
Okay.
Soul को fresh रखोगे. Energy है. It's overrated, I feel energy.
ठीक है भाई. By the way, you're growing a mullet क्या?
Oh yeah. Soul भाई, soul.
I get it. इतना 98, 96 की बात करेंगे तो और क्या ही होगा लाइफ में ना. करना पड़ेगा ये सब भी.
Call me Flavio.
हाँ, call me Flavio. Well done,
Right.
sir. Well done.
Love
That's
as
a good
always.
call time.
Love as always. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Lots of love to everyone. Goodbye. Good night.